everyone, Janie here, and today I wanted to share something with you and also do a little review on a company that is called StoryBoards. And before I go any further, I want to make it perfectly clear that I am not affiliated with them in any way. They haven't given me anything to do this review with. I am just a customer, and I wanted to share the products that I got and my experience with the company. So what this company does is they make those photo tiles that you can hang on your walls and rearrange them in any way that you want. And they also make photo books. And so I have purchased both of those, and I wanted to share them with you. And I let the company know that I was planning on doing this video and asked them if they had any discount code that I could pass on to my viewers. And they generously offered me a link to share with you that you can use to get 60% off your order. And I thought 60% was pretty darn good, so I'm going to have that link below in the description box for you. But now, let's head on over and let me show you what I got and tell you a little bit about my experience with the company. So I ordered 27 of these photo tiles, and they are 8 inches by 8 inches. And I ordered them to decorate my stairway and my hallway. And I am not going to show them all to you because I do not want pictures of my grandkids and my family, out there on YouTube. But I will show you pictures of Zoe and Zach. Most of you are familiar with Zach. He is so handsome. And this is Zach and Zoe together because when she was alive, those two were inseparable. But the reason I'm showing them to you is I just wanted you to see the beautiful quality of these. I am so happy with them. And the finish that they have on them, it is not glossy, it's not matte. I'm not quite sure what to call it, but what I'd like to call it is perfect because I wouldn't want it any other way. These are just awesome, and they are extremely lightweight. I mean like a feather, which is why I think that they are easy to put on your walls and easy to move around. The center core is foam. And then on the back, it is like plastic. And they provide you with plenty of the stickers. And these are repositional stickers. They do not leave any residue on your walls. And you really don't even need to use all 4. I've seen people where they put one on each corner. Sorry, this arm doesn't go any further than this, and I'm trying to show you. I'll do it this way. Some people put one on each corner. I've seen people just put just a couple on the back. They're so lightweight, it's really not going to take much to hold these on your walls. But they give you plenty of these, and if I remember correctly, and I should have looked it up, but I think you can get more of these if you ever need them. So I'm pretty sure of that. And let me tell you a little bit about it. This came with it, and I was going to give you this 50% off code. Instead, I've got the 60% off link below in the description box. But these are 8 inches by 8 inches. They stick and re-stick and leave no marks. There's free shipping, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. And here is their website address. I'll also have that below in the description box. But I was just so totally pleased with how easy it was to upload these photos, to get them, centered, cropped how I wanted them. The quality is just absolutely wonderful, and I will be ordering more as soon as I get these all up on the walls. And I can't do that until my house is finished because I don't want them being knocked down in the midst of construction or people moving things up and down the stairs. But, I'll get these up first before I order more. I have to, see how, not to see how these do, but see how much room I have in my house to put these. But after I had made these and received these, then I found out about their storybooks. Okay, now on to the photo books. For each of my grandchildren, I had one of these photo books made with pictures of their grandpa, and each one has their name on it. So this one is to Valerie with love. And there's photos on the front and back cover. And I'm not going to open it up. I'm going to open this one up to show you pictures, but I'm not going to, again, I don't want to put pictures of my grandkids out there, on YouTube. So let's move on to this one. I really love these photo books and how they turned out, and I wanted to share some of the features with you. And then after that, I'm going to tell you about my customer service experience with this company. So let's start off with that these are not glossy finish. This is soft to touch. I mean, it is truly soft to touch. I don't know what you would call it, but I absolutely love it. And then there are the pictures. You can put pictures on the front and on the back. And let me pull this one back in for a minute so that you can see that the writing is different, because you can pick different fonts and how much you want, the size, the same thing with the pictures, the different sizes. On the back of this one, I put a large one, and on the back of this one, I put 2 smaller photos. And so those are some of the options, and it's kind of an option throughout this entire book. I have, I'm going to flip through it while I'm talking to you. Sorry. So I have done other photo books with other companies, and there's templates, and you have to figure out which ones you want on what pages, and how they're going to fit in the templates. And here I got to choose how many on each page, the sizes that I want. Every one of these was created a custom size, and I put writing on there. You don't have to, but you can create text boxes anywhere that you want. You can do the photos any size you want, and I love it because all of these are custom size. All of the text, I could put a lot of text, I can put a little bit of text, and this album is just full of photos of things that I have made. So I don't mind showing you every page, but I just wanted you to see that this is an option. I've heard that there are some companies that, just give them your pictures and they'll create the album for you. But what happens if, they don't create it the way you wanted? You wanted pictures a different size or in a different place. And then the company that I normally use, like I said, there are templates. And so I have to make my pictures fit within those. And it's the same thing with having, enough text space on them. So this is something that I'm really thrilled with. And so after I made this one, which was the first one that I made, then I went back and made the ones for my grandchildren. And so, like on this page, I decided I wanted to go like that and then back up the other way. I have plenty of room. I could have put writing or more pictures, but this is just the way that I felt like doing it. So now that I've told you about the features, different fonts, you can choose how big or how small your text box is, or no text box at all. Choose the size of your photos. Everything is custom. It is absolutely wonderful. So now the customer service. What I'd like to tell you about that is, honestly, it is the best customer service I've ever dealt with. And the reason is that I even had to deal with them at all is I made the first one, which this is not the first one, but we're going to pretend it was, okay? So I made this first album and, bought it and was going to go back and make the other ones. And I couldn't get back into my account. And I'm like, what is going on? And I tried, and for security reasons, they send you an OTP code. And it was not showing up in my email. I checked my email. I checked my junk spam mail. I checked deleted, because I've learned over the years that sometimes things, especially if they have like a code, might go directly to deleted in my Hotmail account. I have no idea why, but I couldn't get the code for anything, and I was so frustrated. And so one of the customer service people was the nicest in the whole world. In fact, his name is Gavin. Thank you, Gavin. And so he offered to help by making the rest of the books for me. And he knew that I wanted a different picture and a different cover on, or different, not different cover. Well, I do want a different cover because, excuse me, I needed it to have a different name. And the picture was going to be slightly different. And so he asked me to send him the pictures and the names. And I am sorry. I need to get a quick drink here. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, I needed each cover to be different because it's customized for each one of the grandkids. And he did that for me. He went in, he saw what I already had, for the one album, and he created them all the same, which is exactly what I wanted, except for the covers. I cannot thank him enough for that. I mean, he did an amazing job. I was so stressed because I couldn't get in. Now, there's another part of the customer service. There is another person. Her name is Jill. And she couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting these codes. She couldn't figure out. She thought I wasn't looking in the right places. She was doing everything customer service does, which is, did you check here? Did you check there? Did you do this? Anyways, with the situation, she was really nice and provided me with a code that I could use anytime since I can't get the OTP code. And it's a code specific for me from my account. And I thought that was really sweet because I was so frustrated and she was doing what she could to make it easy for me. So with these two people from customer service, from StoryBoards, working on this, I have had an amazing, wonderful experience. And I just wanted to share that with you. Because if you are looking for a place to get those photo tiles or if you want to get some photo books, I really do recommend StoryBoards because of the quality of their products that I've received and because of the quality of their customer service. And like I said, they have provided me with a code for you below in the description box. Actually, not a code, it's a link to save you 60% off on an order if you choose to do that. So there you go, guys. Thank you for letting me share this with you. And if you're interested, like I said, look below in the description box. And thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.